we have, you have Katie Day. Hi, Katie.
How's it going?
Good. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be
here. Yeah. Okay, a little bit about Katie. So Katie is a veteran realtor and leader of the Move Me to Texas team, which is located in Houston, Texas. So welcome.
Thank you.
How you doing, Katie?
I'm well. It's like Monday morning, but it's Tuesday, so just getting through the day.
Yeah. I mean, I know you said Tuesdays you're kind of busy anyway, and then this one's got to be really busy, being the first day of the week too. I love Move Me to Texas. I love that brand, and you've been. It seems like you're pretty aggressive on the social sphere and branding. So that's why I was excited to connect with you with a mutual friend and have a conversation. So welcome.
Thank you.
The topic of the hour: what should new realtors be doing to have a successful first year? You posted something. Forget exactly what it is. You probably remember it was like, I don't know, 9 months in out of having their first, getting their license. They have not done a deal yet.
So what it was that I guess so far this year, 40% of real estate agents across the country have not yet sold a house. Okay. So like not even new agents, just like agents in general haven't sold a home this year. And I ran the numbers for Houston. And it's actually a little bit higher in Houston that haven't sold a house so far this year. In what's arguably one of the busiest, real estate, economies we've seen in a while. So yeah, kind of interesting. But yeah, as far as new agents go, that's the topic for right now?
And specifically this conversation, but I'm sure that correlates very well because unfortunately the attrition rate for new agents, it's not great. And and you take that plus with Houston where you have like 1 month or less of inventory, like 57% or whatever, this time last year, less inventory. It's tough. So, but homes are being sold. They're being sold quickly. Leases are happening. And you can be successful, like our previous two guests, our previous guest, and then the one following. They're new agents, and they're being successful. Yeah. What are you seeing that new agents are doing to be successful in this market?
I think the biggest thing is getting in front of as many people as possible, right? So there's a lot of different ways in which you can do that. And I think new agents or agents that are moving to new markets, like get so caught up in what do I need to do to get as many leads as possible, right? And they focus on buying leads or signing up for different programs or doing like social media ads or whatever. And like all that's kind of behind the scenes stuff, right? Eventually you may talk to someone on the phone. Eventually you may, get in front of them, but like getting in front of as many people as possible. So I always like free, right? So doing open houses, now that things are starting to open back up or are open basically in Texas, right? Like getting out to events or to different things where you're going to meet people, and real estate's going to come up and those conversations are going to come up. And the more people you're able to meet, honestly, like the business will come. And I think that's really difficult, right? It's like people do an open house once or they'll go to one networking event or whatever it may be. And like, they won't pick up a buyer or any business from that event or from that open house. They're like, oh, this doesn't work. I'm never going to do it again. But it's like, you need to do an open house when you're a new agent every single weekend, at least one, and just relentlessly follow up with all of those people, right? So the open house leads, calling them, texting them, providing value. And then like, as you meet people at events and things like that, like if you have a connection, like see if they want to grab coffee, see if they want to go to lunch, and like see what you can do to help their business, and business will come for you. So I think, real estate is such a people business. And, now that we're in, a more open world, like getting in front of as many people as possible, I think is key.
And so that's the in-person, but you do that also socially. You're pretty active both in, it seems like virtual events or conversations or podcasts, and also just general content about your business. What are some effective ways new agents can do that? Because they may not necessarily have the expertise to talk about or the inventory to personally show, but what can they do?
Yeah, I mean, I think digitally, a lot of people run into that, right? They have that like analysis paralysis of like, oh, well, I don't have any listings. I don't have anything going on. So what should I do? And I think that like the knowledge that you have as a real estate professional is still more than most of the general population, right? So like, I think documenting kind of your journey and the process is super important. You know, you can go out and preview homes and talk about those homes, right? Hey, do you like this kitchen or that kitchen better? Check out these properties I saw today, whatever it may be. And then depending on what brokerage you're at, you normally can post your brokerage's listings. So you can at least, you know, again, show, you know, a newly listed home from your brokerage. But I think, again, like documenting the journey and like as you learn about different things, like telling people about it is content, right? And it may not seem that interesting, but like I've posted things before of things that I think are super mundane about real estate. And I normally get at least 1 or 2 DMs that are like, oh man, I didn't know that. Or, oh, I didn't know you didn't have to put down 20%. I actually have enough money to buy a house, I think. You know, things like that like we in real estate think that everyone understands and everyone knows, but like not everyone understands and knows it. So even if you think it's boring.
Yeah, this show, we put so much more energy in, and there's so much value just talking with veteran agents like you. Like, there's so much value. But what gets more traction on our YouTube channel are iPhone walkthroughs of open houses at model homes. Like, and it blew my mind. I was like, hey, there's a new neighborhood right by where we live that's being developed. And I'm like, hey, I'll see what happens. And I brought my nice camera and all that, which I didn't bring the right tripod. So I was like, okay, I'll just use my iPhone. Boom. Like within 30 days, it's in the top 3 videos watched on my entire channel. I'm like, what is going on? Because you can't be the judge of what's value. It's ultimately them. They judge the value, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you we got like 2 minutes left? Do you do any type of content, not necessarily on real estate specific, but just more community specific? Restaurants, I don't know, new, I guess movie theaters. Is that a thing of the past now?
Movie theaters still exist, I think. Someone told me the other day they were going to a movie. So I think that still exists. But yeah, so we do community spotlights of different bars, restaurants, and businesses in our area. So we will do interviews with business owners, you know, talking about, you know, their story, how they came up with the name of their, you know, establishment, kind of what they're known for and stuff like that. And we post those on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube as well. Just to kind of highlight, because like everyone always wants to know when they're moving into a neighborhood, like what's there to do, what's there to eat, where do I go drink, things like that. So we just try to highlight, you know, like the different hot spots, you know, in the different neighborhoods throughout Houston.
And so that right there is something that any new agent can do because they live somewhere.
Yeah,
they know normally where they live, and unless they just went through Move Me to Texas, they know their community, so they can talk about the local coffee shop or nail salon or donut shop or whatever. They can talk about all those things. I remember when I was putting up a buyer's guide, and I had all the little shops. And I was like, hey, Jamie, is this something that you would want to know where everything's close? And it was like, it was the Ulta. I forget. There was a few of them. She goes, yep, that's exactly what I would want to know if I'm where I'm moving, like how far those are. So anyone can do that.
Yeah, for sure. And it's just adding value and, you know, throwing that information out there. And, you know, I think that it's a lot of new agents will post all the time. Like, I'm a real estate agent. I can help you. I'm a real estate agent. And like, if you come from the place of value and trying to add, you know, value and coming from a place of contribution, the business will come. It's just not always, you know, as immediate as everyone would want, but it definitely does come.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Look forward to maybe connecting with you in person at some of these events now that they're rolling back. But otherwise, it's great meeting you.
That's awesome. I love the move to Texas #branding. That's genius. And I just followed you on Instagram too. I was like, wow, this is good stuff. So thank you so much for joining.
We connected with her through Kat.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Thanks for joining us, Katie.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.